Good morning, my name's John, welcome to the channel, thanks for your company. So we had a few weeks off and we did one last week where we did some forecasting 5-dog races and little horse tip which was terribly unlucky. So today we'll just keep, I'm still not really sure of the way forward, but we did have 1300 views on that last video, which I really appreciate, and thanks for all your support on the channel and thanks for all the subscribers. So just a very brief one today because I'm out doing the dreaded shopping this afternoon. So a babble free zone, what's that cheering in the background? And there'll be no Man United pictures and badges at all. What I'll try and do is I'll try and do like Alfred Hitchcock. He always put in a tiny appearance, a 2-second appearance in every film, didn't he? But there'll be none in this one, I promise, because I'm a bit behind this morning. And there's a lot of other good teams in the Premier, you understand that? I get that. Right, so so we're doing just 3 races this morning. Now we're doing 5-dog races where they can all get to the fastest time in the card. So they should all be maybe 4-1, 5 dogs 4-1. If a dog's over 6-1, might be a bit of value. And I'm making a few quid recently, reverse forecasting that bigger price dog. So all dogs have the same chance. If you get 6-1 instead of 4-1, then you're getting 5-10% edge, aren't you? 7-1s and so on. So in that first race, I could lock it in, which is always good to lock a dog in, the 1141 coming up. There's just 2 others we got this morning, then I'm going shopping. So I'll leave you the horse racing ones, which I did last night. That'll leave you a couple of hours of gap if you want to have a little bit of interest in it. I think a couple of my prices have gone a bit thinner, a couple have gone up out a bit. I did them last night because I was, thought the prices might go quickly. So see, that's a good incentive to subscribe, isn't it? Because if I send this video out now and it gets out there at say 1 o'clock, you've got a couple of hours if you're subscribed. If you're subscribed and press the notification to have a little look, you know what I mean? I'm not saying it's bribery. Okay, so 1141 coming up in 6 minutes. So I don't think you need Bet365, but to do a video, then it helps if I can lock them in. The prices aren't that much different. If one comes in, one goes out, and they're pretty mean in the morning, as we said in the last video, so you can have a little look at that for a bit more babble. So I've took the price from the first one because they're locking the forecasts on at Dunstall Park, but at Sheffield they don't. So I haven't picked the Sheffield ones yet. I'll have to wait for the show as they come up, a couple of minutes before they're off, and we'll see if there's a dog over 6-7-1, and we'll spin that with the field. It's unlikely to be 2 dogs over 6-7-1, but if there is sometimes, then we'll do them both to beat the field. It's still 8 bets, and there's only 20 possible combinations, so you got 8 shots in 20, that's 6-4. If you did the maths, 6-4. So you're going to hit, aren't you? You're going to hit pretty regular, we hope. Anyway, first race, 1141. I got track 1, I got it locked in, and if you just look to the left here, I'll just scroll up. Track 1's 4-1 from 7s. So I got the 7s. I'll show you on the... But of course the others have all gone out. Look, 15-8, 9-4. Trap 5, 5-2, 3s. So the others have gone out a bit. It all balances up. There's not much difference. You can play SP. You don't need silly Bet365 accounts. You can play on the shops in the high street. I was going to do a video on the high street bashing bookies last week, but I used my mobile phone. I'm not sure. I joined the different clips together and it said I could only have 3 minutes. And I thought maybe that's the maximum of that format, that portrait instead of landscape, we're landscape. But someone said no, it should have come on. So I messed up. You can have over 3 minutes. It just put me on a short. I don't know. It's technical. My daughter's not about at the moment. She's busy. A technical expert. Okay, so should have John. Right, babbling away again. I can't stop babbling. As you know. Right, so the 1209, the 1242. We don't know what we're going to do. We might have a bet if they're all 4-1. We'll not have a bet. But there's going to be one over 6-7-1, isn't there? You would imagine. And that's the one we'll spin. Okay, so we've staked £46. I've got 2 5s in 3 o'clock Goodwood. We'll speak just briefly about them. That's the 2 Derby forms, English Derby form, Irish Derby form. There's only 6 runners. Joseph O'Brien's got a top handicapper in there. We're taking on handicappers, top handicappers. But we're in the English Derby, Bay of Brilliance second, Shahan's in the Irish Derby, 6 or 7. I prefer the solid form in the book. Okay, and the 750 Epsom tonight, we'll have a quick look at that briefly. As what I call a formula. For me, people know we like to do some horse race tipping. We did 10 days of tipping and we finished 30 stakes on and 70 stakes back. So we had a good run on that. So the tips are going well, but there's no interest. But I'm still going to say have a look at these if you want, just to see how I go on, if you don't want to have a bet. Okay, so 3 of them are together in that 750 Epsom, 3 also together. I call them 4 are together within length as all last week. And so I've had a little bit of that with Ice Front, the third favourite, but good stats the race before. And the other 2 are different with good stats. Good stats come from the race. So that's all it is. So there we are. So let's have a look. Let's go down the traps now for the 11:41 Dunstall Park. Remember, we want trap 1 to be first or second. It sounds like it's hard with 5 runners, but of course there's 8 combinations and there's only 20 total combinations. So we're going to fire. We're going to get it hopefully after a good start. £46 our target. Okay, so I'll pause it and we'll see you down the traps. Thanks for listening. How long was that? 5 minutes. That's okay, because when I'm doing these 3 dogs then I'm off shopping. I love shopping. Me. All those trolleys in my old little bony knees. Okay, bye for now. Okay, we're just going and I couldn't get the race on Bet365. Gone over to Betfair. Hopefully we can pick this up. Trap 1 mixing in. Why do things always go wrong? Come on to 1, mix in. Gives off to a good start.
Let's go Dunstall Park then, shall we? This is a 5-dog race. How's that in 5 is your favourite?
Go on 1.
Flying Desire has all the talent. And look at that.
Oh, where's he going? Don't get trapped here. Oh, look, last. That's great, isn't it? Last. Now we've got a lot to do. Get through that gap. Is he get through that gap? Oh, no chance. Needs to really turbo. Get out of the way, come on. Ah, get through. Oh, just about. That was lucky, wasn't he? That was lucky. How did he get through there? There's a miracle. Okay, 5 beat 1. Let's get the scores on the doors. I'm pretty sure. They're showing it again. No. Okay, scores on the doors. Okay, just got up there. That's not a bad start. I don't know what the prices were. That's mine from this morning, 11:41. 4 £1 straights. Trap 1 to beat the others. And then just at the bottom there, trap 1 to be second. So let's go and see roughly what prices they were. 1 second. So they were on the off 4 to 1 and 2 to 1. So we should have got a bit more than that. The returned SP this time. That's the way it goes. It looks like early doors, 7 to 1-ish, and don't know what the 5 was, 2 to 1 maybe. But a little profit, that's okay, get after that, that's all we can ask for. Let's get the official result coming through soon. 1 second. So there we are. I'm not on the screen, but that's okay. That's a bit of luck for everybody. So it paid £22.23. Okay, so that's we're on the way to 46 hopefully. Right, so we'll see that all the actual SP. Let's see what the actual SP. That was our return. I think we would have beaten the industry returns. Just check the industry returns. 1 second. Oh well, look at that. The forecast only returned £10.34 with the industry return, so I made over double there, didn't I? Oh well, sometimes it goes your way with those Bet365 accounts, but not that often. Not that often. That's just the way that fell. Often you're watching and there isn't any clear cut standout dog, and it goes from 5s out to 12s, and that's the one you want. So it can be a big advantage betting near the off as well. You can be out on the wrong dog early at 6s, that comes in and a big one goes right out, and that's the one you want, and that's the one that comes in. The pain gets distributed. I'm getting almost there. Distributed all the time around different parts of these forecasts. Anyway, stop babbling. Right, so we'll see you for the 12:09. We're looking for a dog over 6-7 to 1 to get spinning with the field. Bye for now. Okay, just while we're waiting for the 12:09, just briefly, just a tiny bit of talk about the form for this one at the Gordon Stakes, 3 o'clock Goodwood. Let's have a look. 50 pence a ride, 50 pence a ride, 50 pence a ride. That's that right, is it? 3 o'clock good. There we are. 50 pence a night. Baby, childish, so childish. Correct. Right, so we had the Bay Brilliance of fiver. I took last night. I took 14 to 5. Is that right? Just over threes. Is that no? 13 to 4. I'll have a look in a minute. 13 to 4. It's on the sheet. It's on the schedule. So it is 4.2, something like that. So I've lost the point there, and I backed Shahan. So Bay Brilliance was second in the English derby, or fourth, or something like that. Close up. And Shahan was 5th or 6th in the Irish derby. Solid. This is Group 2, just off derby form, Gordon Stakes, for 3-year-olds. And the others are sort of handicappers. I didn't think they had enough bump. And that Geryon, he just keeps beating that one of O'Brien's all the time. I can't think of it just now. So I was happy with those two. Let's have a quick look at the form. 1 second. So they won't overanalyse this one. It's just the 2 derby forms. So there's Shahan. I got 9s last night, into 7s now. So I got a couple of points on that one. 6s with the industry bookmakers. So there he is, Irish derby, midfield. And that's starting to turn stuff up a little bit. I mean, Bueno, Cialini, it's only 3rd in that Group 1. Acton was beating 10 lengths in the same Group 1 to that Caladigan with a K. Anyways, it looks okay. That's the Irish derby. And then we've got the English derby, which was Christmas Day 1. Here's the English derby. There's 4th Bay of Brilliance. He ran in Germany and flopped last time. Oh, right, we best shut up for a minute. Oh no, that's okay. 5 minutes yet to 12:09. That's to get me downstairs while I'm still here. Right. So Bay of Brilliance, solid English derby, and the others top handicappers. I just don't think they can get there. So we had to go at that one. Right, that's all on that one. And the other one is the 750 Epsom. Let's have a look at that one. Okay, 750 Epsom. It's 7 furlongs, only 7 runners, class 6, low grade. And those front 3 were all together last time. Credit Forged, Eyes Front, Son of Dolly were all together last time. So we'll have a little look to show you what I mean by that. They're all in the same race a couple of weeks ago. So I'll just go down and click it for you. We'll click Credit Forged and the form comes up. There we are. And you'll see these 3 were together. And it's the old stuff, I like to tip this sort of race where 3 horses or 2 horses are sort of together last time. We weren't far apart a couple of weeks ago. So I sort of can lock them in, So is that good or is that bad? And there it is, Credit Forged, Eyes Front and Son of Dolly. They were all together in the 840 Epsom a couple of weeks ago. And is it any good? Well, if you press the future form, we like to see what comes out of a race, what they do next time. It's only tested once. So it could be good, could be bad. Madman's won, that helps it. But what is it? I don't know. But I need a bit of that. And Eyes Front was 15 to 2 last night. Now, if I show you the form of Eyes Front, maybe he didn't do so good in this race. Maybe there wasn't a fast pace. Maybe if it's a poor race, Eyes Front could still be good. But it could be. It's not got much to make up to win the race anyway. Couldn't do each way. It's only 7 runners. So I've had to have 3 wins in a race. So this is to get with this form line. You see, they've got as if it's good, but it's only tested once. I'm just going to go one back and show you the stats from this race, right? So this is what I look for. From a race has formed. All the horses coming out run well. Now don't forget, there's only 0 to 60 race here. I'm going to press future form. So this is second last race of Eyes Front, and it's nearly 12:09. So I'm going to shut up a minute, and I'm going to get this next dog race up and running. 12:09, because I've got to get the bet on. Bye for now. Okay, I'm not going to do this race, right? Because if you look, there's a 7 to 1, 8, 6 to 1, 7 to 1, 9 to 1. They're all too big. There's no bet here for me in this one. Let's just watch the race. What would you pick? Just about the 5. Let's watch the race. Oh, look, we're all over the place, aren't we? It's all going wrong. What's going on? Are you still watching? Look at this rubbish here now. Oh no, look. Oh my word. Be prepared babbling about those stupid horses.
Relays the 3 is second, Glenvale Sean, then the 5-1, and at the back is trap 4, Dingle Bottom. So down the back stretch they go, quicker than Gaz. The 2 is now under a bit of pressure from the 3, Glenvale Sean. They are still cleared of the 5, £100 Hill.
5 was the biggest price, we don't want that placed.
At the rear of the field is Dingle Bottom, but it's trap 2, quicker than Gaz or Makel. 2, 3, 5.
Below my neck.
2, 3, 5, the order in Sheffield.
So I don't know if they were the favourites or not. See, all over the place there. So things go wobbly. At least you know it's live. Let's see what the price of those were. 1 second. Yeah, it's so messed up there. It's all got a bit chaotic. So I was too busy talking about form. So I went over to 1209 to have a quick look. And if you see there, 15 to 2, 6s, 17 to 2. There's 3 of them over 6 to 1. And then the other 2 are dead tight. So where have they got that market from? 2 did beat 3, 5 just missed. You know, but that's, you want it simple. So you don't want races where there's 3 big ones. The 2 big ones, you're all right. You maybe do the 2 big ones to beat the field. 2 big ones, but not 3. Okay, so that's the problem. You got to pop on, have a look if there's an out there if you go on to the next race. When you've got 5 dog races all about the same time. Okay, a bit chaotic. Right, so shut up, John. 12:42. No, not shut up, John. Stop babbling, John. That's more polite. Stop babbling, John. Right, so we're on the 12:42 would be the next one. So let's finish off that form now. Oh, first thing is you've got to reduce the stakes on the schedule, haven't I? So 1 second. Okay, just reduce the stake down a bit on the schedule. So that 1209 was no bet. And let's have I had a little look at that market. I don't think it was anything like that. You know, otherwise I wouldn't have put it in. Tight front 2s like that. When I entered that sort of thing, I had them all with equal chance. What do I know? Okay, 12:42 Sheffield, which is just on the left. That looks a bit more respectable. We've got a 7 to 4, 5 to 2, 11 to 4, 4 is 13 to 2. So it's looking like the 13 to 2, but we can't lock it in on the forecast. You lock it in on the win bets, but we're just looking at working these forecasts, aren't we? So they would look like 4 £1 reverse on the 5, but we've got to get a bit near the off so we know there's nothing crazy going to happen. Okay, so there we are. Total stake now is down to 38. We've got 22 in. We can get there. We've got 1 forecast left and a couple of punts on the horses. Right, so let's get back to those horses again. 1 second. Okay, just briefly. So this isn't the last race for Eyes Up, Eyes Front, as we were saying. This is the previous one. And if you just look, I love these stats, what they've come out of this race. So this only 0 to 60 race was today's race. So, okay. And if you remember, just to remind you, jumping up and down, you'll be getting dizzy. Eyes Front ran against behind Ice Cube. And that, whatever the other one was, son of something. Okay, this previous race has got good stats. When I call good stats, that just means that, so if you look what the white bit underneath each horse, this is a race 2 weeks ago that Eyes Front ran in. 3 weeks, this is the penultimate race. So, Gunner Wavelength was 4th, beating 2 lengths in a class 5. Norfolk Blue was beaten 4 lengths, that's in the brackets there underneath, to Flighter in a class 5. 68. Black Rock Beauty, 13 lengths behind Alpha Whitebird. That looks, don't know about that one. They don't all run well, mind, from a race. But if you want a lot of them run well, a high percentage run well, it's a good race, and therefore they can repeat it. Surgeon Commander was beat Popty Ping, and oh look, what was just 3 back, Popty Ping. So from that race, around Eyes Front, they've come out and finished 1st and 2nd, and it carries on all the way down. Beating 4 lengths, he won, only Dream Big, and so on and so on. It's a solid race. Ding, 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 15 to 2. I backed that. 5 or 15 to 2 last night. Okay, so that's locked in. That's on the schedule. 1 second. I'll just get myself back in a second. So there are Eyes from 52 last night. Locked in. Don't get guaranteed last night, man, but I felt I was going to come in, no bother. Leaning out in Betfair. They were leaning out on Betfair a little bit as well. So I put it on 9:20 last night. This other clock moving over now is the current time. Now let's have a look at the other 2. Let's have a look at the other 2, what I call the formula outs. Bye for now. So okay, that's back to today's race again. There's those 3 that were together last week. Credit Forged, Eyes Front and Son of Dolly. They're locked in. That's what I call a formula. So I'm with that with Eyes Front, aren't I? 15 to 2. They give that a good hiding. So now what if that's no good? Because it's not tested, and Eyes Front could have gone off a bit because horses' forms are fluid. So that leaves the other form lines. because you can sort of tie those three together. But I haven't with Eyes Front, have I? Because it was good the previous race. So I've got a bit of that formula. Now I want formula. I've done Red Moon, which is 13-2. I think I got about 12s, 11s. I'll have a look in a sec. And imagine that, about 18s on Betfair. Coffee and Kale was another big price one. I thought they might gamble, but I decided I didn't want to back 4. I've done 12 quid in the race anyway. And I didn't think it was as good as the other two. Okay, so we'll have a quick look at the form for Red Moon. No, let's get our prices. 1 second. Okay, this was last night. A £4 at 12.69 Red Moon, that gets me 46. And £3 on it, imagine that 18, 46.50s. So I'm looking at £40-50 back for me, £12 on. Okay, so the market last night was, this is last night, remember. I'll just be 50 pence a ride. Only half a ride. So this is last night. You look at the time there, 9 o'clock. I'm mooching about last night. 12.22 in the very top right, it's the current time. And so there's Eyes Front. You see, it's on the way in, but I bet that before. You know, when they were leaning on it at 15-2, I didn't. Anyway, so there we are. And Coffee and Kale. I see I could have had that 18s. That's 8s now, but I didn't really like the look of that. Red Moon. Whilst that's just showing you that it's 7 or 8 in there, but obviously I've just shown you what prices that I got. So this must have been a bit after. They'd come in a little bit. So there you are. So we'll see what they are now. Just let's see what they are now. 1 second, let's see what the prices are now. Okay, that's live now on Betfair. 50 pence ride, 50 pence ride, 50 pence ride. 7.50. Okay, that's the tonight Epsom. So that's what we are now. Eyes Fronts come right in. So Red Moon's currently about 7s, and imagine that's about 13. And just to remind you, this is the live one. Oh, that's all I've got in there. What am I trying to do now? Oh yeah. Open bet. So this is what just to remind you what I got. Just click it now, the live. 12.69 and 18.23. So in summary, we're in a nice position, aren't we? We might not win. We've had a couple of nice moves today. We've got a good shot at it, and that's the game. You win, you win. Sometimes you lose some, you lose some more. Right, now, sorry about missing that last race. No, I forgot here now. I've got 15 minutes, so I'll be coming back. I'm just going to get myself a cup of tea, nice cup of tea. I might have a couple of beers later on to see me through the shopping. And so we're coming back for the 12.42 Sheffield, and we're going to see if we can get on a clear standout big price dog to spin with the rest. Okay, so that's enough. And sorry about the technical going wobbly, wibbly, wobbly. At least you know now the technical cost of the full production value is definitely 25p. Okay, bye for now. So just briefly, 12.42 Sheffield coming up. It's in 10 minutes or so. So that chap 5 still 13-2. Don't forget we've got these all about equal chance. So I'm looking for that standout price over 6-1. I didn't think I could lock in trap 5, but I just thought I'd get it ready because I said it got a bit behind last time. Didn't I got in a bit of a pickle? There's no bet anyway. But I've noticed here I can lock him in. I've just locked him in there. So I thought you couldn't lock him in at Sheffield. Yeah, I'm getting 67. You know, I'm tired now. My brain's getting a bit buckled. So maybe you can now with Sheffield. Anyway, I just did. Let's have a look. My bets. That should be only on the dogs. There we are, you see. 50 pence ride. So I've locked him in. So it's 5 to win. I've got 13-2. It doesn't say SP, so I've locked him in. And then 5 to be second. So I did think that you couldn't. So there you are. So 1 second. So just to show you, we'll just try it, pretend one, I won't press it. So Forecast, let's just, so 1 to be 2, and it should say if it's locked in or not. I put them on already because it does look, yeah, 1674, it would say SP, so that's good. So now I can lock in Sheffield, unless they only let you lock them in a bit nearer. I don't know, I will double check anyway. So there we are. Okay, so we'll see you down the traps, 12.42, we've got them on, trap 5, I won't miss this race, will I? And okay, bye for now. There we go. Okay, going in for 12.42 Sheffield. We're on trap 5, spun with the field, first or second to all the other runners. There's only 5, 3 to favour, 11 to 8. We were 13-2. I've just come back down from the sandwich, from having my sandwich. Right, come on, trap 5, mix in. This we've got the pictures.
Race, and they're away and heading out towards the first.
Oh, he's whacked him. Where you going?
But it's friggin' 2 in the dead centre from 4, then 1 and 5.
And 5, get out of the way.
2 tried to get a path but couldn't
He's whacked him there. Oh man, he's going backwards.
5 is also there as well.
5's there, is he? What does that mean, 5's there?
One on the inside, Westway, so it takes a slightly shorter
Okay, macking along now, he's come to the inside. Come on, 5, keep fighting. Get out of the way.
5 and 4 down the straight track.
Get out of the way.
Is clinging on.
No, the pain, he got whacked, it cost him the race.
To grab that, you know, but it's a bunch finish for that, no doubt about the winner, Westway Sailor. Regular winner around here has won again. We'll take a look at the replay.
Got to watch it again. Let's see where they lost the race. See, they're leaning there, pushing him. Look, and then this isn't great. Look, oh, now this, how unlucky is this? Oh, look, he's lost 10 lengths there. Look, oh my word. Now how's he going to get through this lot? He decides using amazing track craft to have a think, and he goes back another 10 lengths, and then he starts coming again. Any excuses here? No, I don't think so. Look at that lovely, it's opened up like the Red Sea. Look, oh, he's whacked me there, another 10 lengths. Oh no, I can't see that, I can't see space. Look at that, it's coming now, look. No, dear me. That might have been a good price one, that, you know, because 3 was 11 or 8 favourite. We'll leave it for now, we'll dust ourselves down. Okay, let's get a summary. Okay, there are 26 minutes for a couple of dog races. Did you enjoy that? Buzz through if you find anything boring, you know, or don't even start. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that very professional video. Thanks again for your company. I've left the schedule there to say if you're looking for it, if you're interested in having a bet in the next couple of hours or a bit of interest on those ones there. And like I say, thanks for your company, and fingers crossed. 2 hours, you see, so it's very important. You've got 2 hours that you subscribe, and then you've got, and press the notification, because we will get to £500 before our pot my 500 subscribers, before I pop my clogs. Okay, bye for now. You have a great day. Thanks for your company. Bye now. Bye for now.